Or the Chandler Halderson trial wraps up, we'll break down what he told police moments before his arrest.
As COVID case records continue to break, how cases overseas may be able to predict a dip in the numbers.
And we also look back at the career of Hollywood legend Sidney Poitier, how he broke down barriers through his work. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. This is your only chance you're going to have to start telling the truth. That's what investigators told Chandler Halderson before arresting him for the murder of his parents.
That interaction is from a nearly 2-hour interview that detectives had with Halderson. They listened to his story before accusing him of lying about what happened to his parents, Bart and Krista Halderson. Brady Mallory joins us with day 4 of the trial to break down this piece of evidence. Brady?
Well, we want to warn you, you may find some of these details disturbing, but in the video, detectives asked Chandler Halderson to recount his version of events in the days leading up to and after his parents supposedly left to go to their cabin in northern Wisconsin. Well, as he went over the story, Halderson appeared to have trouble piecing together what happened on each day, often correcting himself and asking investigators which day they were talking about. At that time, he didn't know the sheriff's office had discovered the dismembered torso of his dad, Bart Halderson, along with multiple cutting tools, including scissors and a handheld saw. At the end of the timeline and a review of Chandler Halderson's statements, the detectives cut to the chase and confronted him.
But we know you're not telling us the truth. We know your parents are no longer with us. Okay, and we know the reason why. Okay, you need to tell the truth. Listen, you need to tell the truth about what happened and just tell us why it happened. This is your chance to tell us why. Okay? I'm not BSing you.
According to the criminal complaint in the case, Halderson was arrested shortly after asking for an attorney. After he was told he was being arrested, Halderson asked what happened. He denied the allegations. And Halderson also denied being there when something happened to his parents, but detectives again accused him before putting him in handcuffs and booking him in the Dane County Jail.
Brady, thank you. We have many resources for you to access all of the information you need regarding this major trial. The trial will be live streamed when it's back in session on channel3000.com/Halderson.
There are certain parts of this trial that we are not allowed to show. You can find more information explaining that on our website. We've also posted a timeline of all of the events that led to this trial from the last time the Haldersons were seen to the trial date, and you will find daily breakdowns of what has happened so far. You can find more information through our news app as well.
Let's get a look now at your certified most accurate forecast meteorologist Dana Fulton out on the weather patio where things could be improving soon.
Thankfully, yes. A little bit of a warm-up, a brief warm-up, and not much of a warm-up, but it is a warm-up for us for the weekend. So we'll take any little improvement that we can get. Of course, right now, just after sunset, a little bit of a glow still in the sky. Temperature-wise, we are in the upper single digits. Our breeze coming from the south, though, so that's going to help things improve a little bit. A little warmer air building in as we look ahead to Saturday. Wind chill-wise, though, still below 0 in Dane County, and about 5 below for Platteville and Monroe, sitting closer to 0 in Boscobel right now. Our droplet track fairly quiet. It'll stay that way overnight and for most of Saturday, but we might see some of those flurries off to the west drift a little closer as we get into Saturday evening. But we will take a closer look at that flurry chance and our next cool down in just a few minutes.
All right, Dana, thank you. Starting on Monday and continuing through Thursday, we hit a new daily COVID case count record every day this week in Wisconsin.
Doctors say we don't know when the peak will come, but we should expect this wave will go on for at least, quote, several more weeks. Our Naomi Coles has more. Naomi?
Yeah, 2 years into the pandemic, and we still can't tell the future. What we can do, however, is look at places that Omicron has been before and try to figure it out based on that. Now, doctors I talked to today point to places overseas where the wave lasted 6 to 8 weeks. Bottom line, however, boosters, masking, and other precautions will help get us through the next few weeks of uncertainty.
Exactly. It may still keep going up. It may peak or plateau in the next few weeks. No one really knows, but it may continue to go up. If anything, the Omicron variant is proven to be very, very contagious. It spreads very fast. And it could keep going like this for quite some time before it begins to go down.
And while we can take hope from the fact Omicron is often milder, doctors continue to remind the public more people sick means more people in the hospitals, as every major Madison hospital reminded us this week when they issued that joint statement saying they are at capacity.
Naomi, thank you. And Public Health also wants to remind everyone that if you take an at-home COVID test and it comes back positive, please report that. Positive PCR tests from health physicians are automatically reported, but they say reporting an at-home test will help health officials better understand the spread of the virus throughout the community. More information can be found on a link posted to Public Health's Twitter page.
The U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments today on whether the Biden administration's vaccine and test requirements can be implemented. One rule requires the vaccine or weekly testing for businesses with 100 or more employees, and the other requires healthcare workers at facilities that receive Medicare or Medicaid be fully vaccinated. Some say the administration has overstepped its authority, but others argue the move will help end the pandemic.
Americans shouldn't be forced to choose between getting medical care and exposing themselves unnecessarily to a virus.
Without the injunction, rural America will face an imminent crisis.
The White House released a statement expressing confidence in the administration's legal authority for both policies and argued the need for them is greater than ever.
4 people are dead after a crash involving 2 semis and a minivan. It happened on I-39 near DeForest last night. Investigators say a Honda van passed a car on the shoulder just after 10 p.m. The van attempted to assist the car, but pulled over into oncoming traffic and was then hit by 2 semis. All 4 people in the van were killed. The semi-drivers were not injured. Mineral Point firefighters gathered with other first responders today to hold a procession in honor of 2 firefighters who died in a crash this week. Just after midnight Thursday, a fire truck was hit by a semi on Highway 151 near mile marker 38. Authorities say the firefighters were responding to a different crash when their fire truck was hit. Both firefighters were pronounced dead at the scene.
Well, violent crime in Madison reached alarming heights back in 2020, and 2021 was more or less the same.
Our Brad Hamilton has more on how police and the mayor are responding to this ongoing issue. Brad?
Susan and Mark, Madison Police Captain Jason Friedman called the gun violence in Madison concerning and draining to his entire department. Okay. Years. First, in 2019, there were 4 homicides and 144 shots fired incidents. Then in 2020, those numbers take a massive jump. A record high 10 homicides plus 250 shots fired incidents. The 2021 stats very similar to 2020. 10 homicides were once again confirmed plus 231 shots fired incidents, just slightly below that 2020 number. Now, all of these numbers are alarming to Captain Friedman.
They're almost this ongoing escalation. So the plea would be, you're a member of this community, take some responsibility, take the high road, think about your family, think about the families that are out there, and walk away.
In talking with Mayor Rhodes Conway today, curbing this gun violence is a top priority for her, sharing that she has weekly meetings discussing the current situation. However, the mayor does feel confident the city will improve in 2022. And coming up at 6, we will hear from the mayor on why that is her belief.
We will see you at 6, Brad. Thank you. After about a year and a half as interim leader of the UW system, former Governor Tommy Thompson is stepping down from that role. In his resignation letter, Thompson said, quote, "While challenging on many fronts, we work together to continue to provide the quality of education our students deserve and parents expect." Thompson was sworn in as interim head of the UW system in July of 2020. He said his last day will be March 18th.
Critical blood shortages continue around the state and country. Unity Point Health Meriter Hospital put on its own blood drive today to help ease the shortage. They say many drives have been canceled over the past 2 years because of the pandemic, and donations typically decline in the winter. 3 men convicted in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery were sentenced today in Georgia.
The McMichaels received life prison sentences without parole, but William Bryan was given life with a chance for parole. Chris Wen brings us the latest from the sentencing hearing.
In South Georgia, a distraught family pleads for accountability as they face the men convicted of killing their loved one.
The loss of Ahmaud has devastated me and my family.
In November, Travis McMichael, his father Gregory McMichael, and their neighbor William Roddy Bryan Jr. were found guilty of felony murder and other charges in the February 2020 shooting of Ahmaud Arbery outside Brunswick.
We're going to miss his jokes, his impersonations, his warm smile.
Arbery's mother rejected a federal plea deal in which the men would be sentenced to 30 years in federal prison. On Friday, she asked for the maximum penalty, life in prison without the possibility of parole. The judge handing down that sentence to the McMichaels, but making Bryan eligible for parole.
Ahmaud never said a word to them. He never threatened them. He just wanted to be left alone.
Defense attorneys say the men acted in self-defense, claiming they were trying to make a citizen's arrest after they suspected Arbery of burglary, but his family says he was just jogging through the area.
They killed him while he was doing what he loved than anything, running. That's when he felt most alive, most free. And they took all that from him.
This community forever changed by Arbery's death. I'm Chris Wen reporting.
William Bryan must serve at least 30 years in prison before being granted the possibility of parole.
Well, up next at 5, the Consumer Electronics Show continues to thrive in Las Vegas.
We'll take a closer look at this year's hottest gadgets after the break. And later, have you ever thought about becoming a firefighter? Coming up tonight at 6, how a new program can help you reach that goal.
And here are your stock prices for this Friday. The Dow is down about 5 points. NASDAQ down 145. The S&P 500 down 19 points. And we will be right back.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour appliance sale is this weekend. Save as much as 40% off on top brand appliances, plus no interest financing for 18 months with $999 minimum purchase at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. Under eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes.
This new year, in just 10 minutes, you'll look incredible.
This is something that you can do in the convenience of your own home. It's a cream. It's a topical. It literally creates an invisible layer that tightens the skin and smooths it out. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it, and I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, and I felt something happening, but I had no idea. Like, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines. Like, it's amazing. I love it.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself. I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real.
This new year is the best time to get Plexiderm for only $14.95 and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
It's your last chance to ring in the new year with style at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 54% off holiday doorbusters and special buys while supplies last. Plus, interest-free financing for 5 years. Pay less than $20 a month for a new room you'll love. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Gun violence has been an increasing problem in Madison. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6, we'll look at the number of shots fired cases and what's being done to deal with the problem for 2022. Also an update from the Chandler Halderson trial. Join us tonight at 6.
Be prepared for winter weather. Trust the First Warn Weather Team to give you clear, timely, and accurate info, keeping you safe and ahead of the storms. Your certified most accurate team. First Warn Weather, only on News 3 Now. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Well, the Consumer Electronics Show is generating a lot of buzz around new gadgets, cars, and wellness. Karen Kathup has more.
The number of in-person exhibitors expected at CES 2022 was half the 2020 show. But after an all-virtual 2021, the Consumer Technology Association, which produces CES, was happy to be back in Las Vegas at all.
Technology industry is ready to get back to business.
Samsung was among the big names with floor presence, with 2 small gadgets generating buzz. The Freestyle projector, just under 2 pounds, but able to project up to a 100-inch screen. And the latest addition to its S21 smartphone family, the more affordable FE 5G. Tech columnist Jennifer Jolly describes the updated phone as part of a comfort tech trend in the screen-heavy pandemic era.
It's like comfort food, except gadgets. You know, it's the gadgets that we know, we love, we feel the most comfortable with, but just tweak that little bit to make us feel even better about spending more time with them.
Automakers on the move. General Motors unveiled Chevrolet's new battery electric Silverado pickup truck in an online presentation. It's set to go into production in spring 2023 with a range of up to 400 miles on fully charged batteries. BMW displayed the iX Flow with e-ink technology, which changes the vehicle's color at the touch of a button.
You choose the clothes you wear in the morning, you choose your social media status, and you choose the color of your car.
And Sony showing off the latest electric vehicle prototype in its Vision S line and SUV. French startup Maca presented its Carcopter concept, a hybrid race car and helicopter that runs on hydrogen-based fuel cells, topping out at 155 miles per hour. At slower speeds, John Deere unveiling its first self-driving tractor.
It's real, it's ready, and it's helping farmers today.
Speaking of a slower pace and rest and relaxation, Kohler's Perfect Fill bathtub technology soaked up CES attention, able to draw a bath on command through your smartphone.
The minute you step in your front door, that bath is ready to go at your perfect temperature. Or if you have kids, it can keep the water lower for them, the temperature lower for them.
A pandemic-era focus on home and wellness tech not limited to humans. Persong showing off an activity tracker for your cat, part of a suite of digital products for the well-connected pet. I'm Karen Kathup reporting.
I don't know if you need all of that, but it's kind of cool. Well, you've been missing your Saturday morning farmers market routine at the square. Good news, the late winter market is just 1 day away.
That is good news. Garver Feed Mill is the newest location for our region's local producers. You can find all of your Capitol Square favorites this winter, just in a different location. After opting for pickup options at the Alliance Center last winter, the market organizers say they are thrilled to be safely back in person this year. You can visit the market starting tomorrow. It runs until April 9th, and we have a full list of times on our website, channel3000.com.
And another thing to note, that the parking is extremely tight at Garver, so go to the nearby bike path. There's a map that you can check out, too, for all the locations.
Yes, that's a very good tip. Let's get a look now at your certified most accurate forecast. Might be nice enough tomorrow to get out and enjoy some of this snow, right, Dana?
I think so, yeah. I think Susan and I both have plans tomorrow to try to spend some time outside, because this morning it was very, very cold for us. Overnight low temperatures 8 below in Madison, 9 below in Mineral Point, and 12 below 0 for Platteville. That's where we're sitting at for our temperatures this morning. wind chills even colder. We were down in the 15 to 20 below zero range. Some spots even getting closer to 25 below zero for our wind chills early today. Now we're seeing a bit of an improvement in our temperatures overnight and heading into Saturday. This high pressure shifting further east towards the Ohio River Valley. As it pulls away, we get on the backside of it and we see our breeze coming in more from the south. So that warmer air is building in. That's going to lead to at least some more comfortable temperatures for tomorrow. It'll still be cold outside. It'll still feel like January, but it won't be quite as unpleasant. We're expecting a little more cloud coverage to build in and possibly some flurries as well. The flurry chance pretty small for us on Saturday. Could see a few freezing drizzle spots mixed in as well, but again, a pretty small chance for us for Saturday. A mostly dry trend expected for next week. We really don't have any opportunities for a lot of moisture trending all the way through the weekend, next week, and into the following weekend. But we do have the opportunity to pick up some more cold temperatures to start off next week. Monday, we'll have another blast of cold air building in. Overnight, our breeze coming in from the south. The temperatures down to about 3 before midnight and then slowly rising back up for tomorrow morning. That puts us in the low teens just around daybreak. In the afternoon, high temperatures will be in the mid to upper 20s. That happens pretty late in the day. We get closer to about 8, 9 o'clock when we see our actual high temperatures for the day. For Sunday, our breeze, you notice, shifting again, coming in from the northwest. That's going to lead to a fall in our temperatures throughout the day on Sunday. We hit 15 pretty early. Through the afternoon, we're in the single digits, and that leads to a pretty cold Monday for us. So we do have an alert day in the forecast yet again for Monday. Low temperatures well below zero, with wind chills dropping yet again down to that 20-25 below zero range. High temperatures will be in the single digits, with wind chills staying below zero throughout the day for us on Monday. Tomorrow, our high temp about 28 and becoming mostly cloudy for us with a bit of a breeze. We have that small chance for some light flurries or drizzle, mainly late in the day. For Sunday, partly sunny skies. It's going to be breezy outside, and our temperatures will fall through the day, dropping below zero for Monday morning, below zero yet again for Tuesday morning, but it's likely not going to be as windy outside for early Tuesday morning. Thankfully, by the back half of the week, we get a bit of a jump up back in our temperatures. It's back trending above average right now for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the mid to low 30s. A little opportunity for some light flurries, it looks like, by the end of next week, but not an opportunity to see any measurable snowfall building in heading into the weekend. We'll have another cool trend heading into the following week after that. But only a few days with temperatures below zero before we see a more moderate spell building into the area. As far as traffic conditions right now, thankfully no delays along the Beltline east and westbound. For Rock County, north and southbound on 3990, and for downtown Janesville right now, things actually look pretty green for us, pretty smooth this evening. Drive times from the Beltline to Janesville sitting at 24 minutes, 16 minutes to get from Middleton to Sauk City, and downtown to Sun Prairie about 18 minutes for us this evening. That's a quick look at traffic.
All right, Dana, thank you. Coming up next, we take a look back at the legendary career of actor Sidney Poitier.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Menards, we have everything you need to create the bathroom of your dreams. Sterling products provide a combination of style and comfort to make your bathroom come to life. These showers and tubs have a durable, high-gloss finish that provides a smooth, shiny surface that's easy to clean. Transform your bathroom today and save big on Sterling showers and bathtubs now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
So here's what we won't do. We won't let self-doubt win again. Because together,
Come on, Riley, let's go.
we're working on something more real.
Elbows in.
With a real plan and coach for real 360 support. That's Anytime Fitness. That's Real AF.
Just 2 pills for all-day pain relief. Aleve it and see what's possible. And also try Aleve X topical pain relief.
2 households, 2 sick kids, 2 loads of snot-covered laundry. Both will be washed with detergent, but only one will be sanitized.
Wait, what?
Make the wash work harder. Protection. Because adding Lysol laundry sanitizer to your wash kills 99.9% of illness-causing bacteria. Detergent alone can't.
Why can't hers be sanitized too? Aw. Thank you.
Clean is good. Sanitized is better. Lysol, what it takes to protect.
Madison Magazine Winter Restaurant Week is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course dinner starting at $25, featuring wine and more. Dining with a choice. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Winter Restaurant Week 2022, starting January 23rd through the 28th. For participating restaurants, menus, and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, E&J Gallo Winery.
Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources. At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
We are remembering legendary actor Sidney Poitier, who died last night.
Michael George takes a closer look at his career and how he broke through racial barriers on the silver screen.
Sidney Poitier was an award-winning actor, but also played the role of a Hollywood trailblazer. He was the first prominent black movie star, and he didn't shy away from roles that took on the issue of race.
Come on. Why you black? Go ahead and say it.
Poitier was raised in the Bahamas on his father's tomato farm. He quit school as a teenager and eventually landed in New York, where he found work as a dishwasher. His first acting audition was at the American Negro Theater, but the producers laughed at his accent. Undeterred, Poitier worked on his speech for months and eventually made it to the stage.
All right, let's get them in there.
In 1950, he got his big break in Hollywood and soon rose to stardom as a dramatic leading man.
But you think of yourself as a colored man. I think of myself as a man.
In 1964, he became the first African-American to win a Best Actor Oscar for Lilies of the Field. That was followed by a string of hits, including his role as the fiancé of a white socialite in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Mom, this is John. He thinks you're gonna faint because he's a Negro.
I'll take that.
And his legendary role as Detective Virgil Tibbs in the Heat of the Night. In the 70s, Poitier started working behind the camera, splitting his time between directing and acting for the next 3 decades. In 2002, he was given an honorary Oscar for his life's work. That same night, African Americans won for both Best Actress and Best Actor.
I came here at a time when this Hollywood that you know was not the Hollywood here when I arrived.
And in 2009, the actor who helped bridge America's racial divide received the Medal of Freedom from America's first black president. Michael George, CBS News.
Sidney Poitier was 94 years old.
A remarkable life. A final check of your first warn forecast when we come back.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast, News 3 Now at 5.
The Home Expo is coming to the Monona Terrace Convention Center this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Meet the Madison area's top builders, remodelers, and home improvement experts at the Home Expo. See the best in custom remodeling, room additions, roofing, and flooring at the Home Expo. Kitchens, bathrooms, windows, doors. If it can improve your home, you'll find it at the Home Expo. The Home Expo at the Monona Terrace Convention Center. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
I'm a little old to count down the days, but my ski trip to Cascade Mountain with my cousin each year, so much fun. We used to pretend like we were flying. Now, we really do. My dad and my uncle like that we still see free. But Noah and I, we just have fun. See you there.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless.
Because every day matters, and having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters.
And I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless.
Because every day matters, and having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters.
And I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
Not as cold for Saturday. Highs will be in the upper 20s. Now, temperatures fall throughout the day on Sunday, leading to an alert day and a cold morning for Monday. By the end of next week, we'll see highs bounce back up to the 30s with some flurry chances building in for the following weekend.
All right, Dana, thank you. Have a great weekend, everybody. Mark, thanks for your help today.
You're welcome. Good night.
The CBS Evening News is coming up next.